Hey, I had Basil's again today at lunch, guys. It's a Friday tradition for me now. Had the lunch special. Oh, man, Eddie, that's good stuff.
It is great stuff. I get it at night, take it home, and it's a great dinner at night.
Nick Knoll has it now teed up at the 35-yard line. Again, Canes lead 7-0, 7:53 to go in the first quarter. Pretty good crowd in tonight. First regular season home game. Knoll, last week's hero, was one of our players of the game at Beef O'Brady's Tuesday night. And Nick approaches it, and he whacks it again, and it is all the way down to the 1-yard line, bringing it out to the 5, to the 10. Great kick coverage as the Lincoln player is up in it at the 16-yard line. And that is a 16-yard return, but excellent special teams play by the Canes.
You sort of hesitated there, that hurt him, the kickoff returner. He hesitated before he came out.
All right, Lincoln back on offense now. Quarterback is Chris Brim. He's completed 70% of his passes on the season. He takes the snap, an inside handoff. They're trying to run the football, and they fumble it. It's loose. Manatee trying to fall on it. I don't know if we got it or not. We were trying to scoop and score there. And I think Lincoln may have fallen back on the football, and that's unfortunate.
He took a lick, didn't he?
Man.
Yeah, and you say we may have been trying to scoop and score. I don't think we were. The way our momentum was going, he couldn't get down on the ball. He was trying to get his legs out, and their offensive lineman just got back there. But the running back took a hit that was unbelievable. We're fired up tonight on defense.
That was Diamond Haynes. He's coming out. And Kevon Williams is checking in. Chris Brim, the quarterback, and we thought they were going to go airborne, and they predominantly kept the ball on the ground. Now they'll try to throw. They fired out, and it is incomplete at the 30. It was almost picked off. Wow, that was Kissel, who got in the passing lane, and he almost picked it.
He's a ball hawk, too. If anybody's going to do it, he will.
Gene, the defense is really flying around tonight.
Yes, they are, and I thought they at first said he completed, but then they turned around and said it was incomplete. But now defense is fired up, and again, we need them to keep playing this way, and I think Lincoln's going to go in the no huddle now and try to confuse us.
2nd down and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 30 of Lincoln, driving left to right, trailing 7-0. Brim out of the gun, takes the snap, wants to throw, fires it over the middle. It is caught at the 42-yard line for a first down. Sir Williams on the coverage of Bryce Turner. But that was a well-thrown ball, and it's 1st down and 10. They're going to complete some passes tonight. They're just too good of a throwing team not to.
And that's where they're going now. 3 wide receivers left, 2 to the right, just like the last play. They know they got to throw the ball.
And here comes Kissel, and they're bringing pressure. He throws it over the middle, incomplete. Boy, Manatee brought the pressure that time with no back in there to block. The quarterback had to get rid of it, and he fired it incomplete.
The best pass defense is a good rush.
Well, you see when you give him time, he's going to get the ball off, but we've got to keep hitting him because every time he's getting the ball off, we are putting him on the ground, and he's going to start thinking about it. And I don't think he wants to run, but we need him to tuck it and go so we can keep the ball out of the air.
7:16 to go in the first quarter, 7-0. Hurricanes out in front as a little inside handoff across the 45 to the 50. First down to the 44-yard line of Manatee. That's Ethan Houston. Houston on the carry. He only had 24 yards coming into tonight's game. Paul Mobley on the stop. Houston, a 5'7", 175-pound senior.
He had a pretty big hole on that side that time.
That was just a good call against the pressure Manatee was bringing. So it's 1st and 10. Tallahassee in Manatee territory, and the ball carrier Houston hit right away by Emilio Gonzalez. Boy, this young man fired up tonight. 5'10", 222-pound senior, and he is playing well.
He had a very good game last week against Palmetto, too, as we were saying, too.
So that's a loss of 3. 2nd down and 13. Line of scrimmage, the 47. Brim out of the gun, takes the snap, looks, here come the Canes again. He fires it complete out in the flat to the 45 to the 41-yard line. Decent gain on the play. Matt Kissel on the stop. And that was Bryce Turner, but not enough for the first down. It's third down, and we'll call it 7. Line of scrimmage, the 41 of Manatee. Ball is on the near side hash mark. Big third down here. They could be in 4-down territory. We'll wait and see. Brim out of the gun. Has one setback. He wants to throw, and he'll be nailed. The ball is loose, and they're going to say an incomplete pass. They're going to say his arm was going forward. Emilio Gonzalez was in there. I don't know about that, though.
And I can't see from my angle where I'm at, but again, it's the pressure. Our defense is holding right now, but they keep that fast-paced offense, and we're going to see if our defense can hold.
Well, that was close. That was very, very close. I'd like to see instant replay on that. I'm thinking maybe it wasn't going forward, but boy, it was awful close. Punter in the game now. He has problems fielding the ball. He finally gets the punt away, and it's a pretty good punt that takes a roll across the 10 to about the 6-yard line. Good kick by Khalil Clark because he had a problem even coming up with the football.
It was ugly, but it turned out good.
So now the Hurricanes will go back on offense. Hurricanes with a 7-0 lead. All of our best plays of the game tonight brought to you by Manatee Memorial Hospital's Emergency Services. Manatee Memorial has you covered 24/7. And remember, we've had already a couple of sacks, and our big play defense sponsored by American Car Care Center. Boy, when you need to clean it up, head to American Car Care for the ultimate wash. American Car Care sacks the competition. That's American Car Care, Manatee Avenue West. Just go in and see Zach. He'll take care of you. We got a timeout on the field, 7-0 Hurricanes lead. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football, presented by Conley Buick GMC. Field at Hawkins Stadium, the Hurricanes back on offense. First down and 10. Line of scrimmage, Manatee's own 7-yard line. Canes driving right to left. Cole Giovanni has 3 receivers to the left. Now, in motion goes Price. Little inside handoff to Lorenz Allen. He gets a yard, maybe 2. We'll give him 2 to the 9. It'll be 2nd and 8. Hurricanes will hit the road next week. We'll be up in Tampa playing Alonzo, right, Eddie?
That's right. That last play was very effective against Palmetto last week. They fake it to Price and counter play like.
Canes sent 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. AJ out of the gun on 2nd and 8. AJ has time to throw. He fires it out. It's incomplete. That was not a well-thrown ball to Milton. Milton was open. It almost looked like he expected Milton to go to the outside.
Right, but Milton cut, and the ball slipped out of AJ's hands. He even went sideways. And every once in a while, we've seen that happen, where he gets a little excited, throws a little early. Didn't really have a lot of pressure, though. The offensive line so far has been holding their own.
Well, you're going to have to really pick up this first down here, because if not, you're going to really, really give them pretty good field position. Cole Giovanni on 3rd and 8. Takes the snap. He looks. A little inside screen. Price grabs it, but he stopped right away. No gain on the play, as it'll be 4th down and 8 now. Just a little middle screen to KP, but Tallahassee Lincoln was waiting on it.
I like the call, but they had it. They were right there. They guessed it. They diagnosed it.
Back deep is Will Farmer to receive the punt, along with Stephen Pierre. Nick Knoll standing back in his end zone. Knoll, for the season, averages 37.5 yards a punt. He needs to get a nice boomer here. Good snap. Knoll.
He does.
It's a nice punt.
Oh, wow, what a punt.
That the punt returner grabs at the 45 to the 50. He turns the corner. Ooh, he is nailed at the 41-yard line by Trayvon Rump.
Rump laid him out, buddy.
That was Joseph on the return, and now it'll be good field position for Tallahassee Lincoln. They trail 7-0 to Manatee, but the Trojans have the football. First down and 10 at the Manatee 41-yard line, driving left to right. Boy, this game has been rapidly played here in the first quarter. Chris Brim out of the shotgun, takes the snap. He wants to throw, sets up a screen. It's read beautifully. What a play by Garrett Ware as he nails the Trojan, Diamond Hayes, who caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and he is nailed for no gain. He was trying to find a diamond in the rough, but he couldn't. Instead, he found Garrett Ware. 2nd and 10. Brim wants to throw. He fires it. It's complete to the 30. Down to the 28-yard line. Gonzalez and Rump on the stop, but not before Lincoln gets a first down. It's a 13-yard pass play. They're playing hurry up. 3:35 to go in the first quarter. Lincoln threatening. Brim out of the gun. Here come the Canes. Brim wants to throw. He fires it down. It's deflected, almost picked off. It's incomplete. Ware knocked it up.
Yeah, that ball, Ware read that perfectly, had it right there, and had a touchdown. If he catches, nobody's going to catch him, but it just was a little bit hot, and it hit him right in the hands.
All right, we've got a 2nd down and 10 now. Line of scrimmage is the 28 of Manatee. Again, 7-0 Canes. Lincoln lines up with 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Lone setback. And the quarterback will keep it, and he'll go down at the 30-yard line. That's a loss of a couple of yards as Emilio Gonzalez leads the way along with Nelson Dominique. Wow, that's great defense by the Canes, so it'll be 3rd down and 12.
So far, Amelia is the player of the quarter, I'll tell you that.
3rd and 12, line of scrimmage the 30. Their field goal kicker has a good leg. Quarterback looks to throw. He's setting up a screen. Got it to the 30, to the 25, to about the 22-yard line, short of the first down. Emilio Gonzalez again with Tony Collins on the stop. Collins a little slow to get up. Well, they set that screen up pretty well, short of the first down by about 3 yards. They are in 4-down territory, but I think they're going to bring the field goal kicker on to get points here. Yes, they are. So on comes Clark, Khalil Clark. The ball will be put down at the 28. It'll be a 38-yard attempt. Ball is spotted on the near side hash mark. A left-footed kicker kicking from the near side, the right side hash mark. See how that works out. Snap is good, kick is up. He's got distance, and it is good. Clark nails a 38-yarder to make it 7-3. 2:36 to go in the first quarter. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football, presented by Conley Buick GMC. Kicking off after getting the field goal, a 38-yarder by Khalil Clark to make it 7-3. I think it was a good decision there. Just get some points on the road.
I hope Price gets a chance to return it, Dave.
Yep, he did last week, and he took it the distance in Palmetto. Price is in the middle of the field, back deep. Let's see if they'll kick it to Cavius. It's a very, very high kick. Cavius will grab it at the 10. He drops it, picks it up to the 15, and he is upended at the 19-yard line.
One guy got him.
So the Hurricane offense back on the field. Last time they didn't have very good field position and really not that good this time. They will set it down at the 20. So the Canes driving right to left with 2:32 to go in the first quarter. It's 7-3. The Hurricanes out in front. AJ will send 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Javarius Pollock is split with Price to the near side. Lorenz Allen will fake as Colagiovanni across the 30 to the 36. A late flag on the play. 16-yard pickup by AJ, but let's see what the flag is all about. Colagiovanni with a beautiful fake to Lorenz Allen.
Holding.
Going to go against Manatee, though. Usually that's what happens when it's thrown in that area.
I hope the refs don't try to take the game away from the Canes tonight like last week.
Well, Manatee ends up gaining 2 yards, and they'll get to replay the down. So it'll be 1st and 8 from the 22-yard line. Colagiovanni out of the gun. Price, fake jet sweep, has a man open, incomplete. Oh my, he had Reggie Carter on a little skinny post, and he just overthrew him. I think he got too excited.
I think he did too. He wow, he's wide open.
Yeah, that happened last week also. He just gets a little too excited on that when he sees it that open.
Well, you got to put a little air on that ball, right? You know, there's
he tries to shot
no reason to just zip it.
Just throw it.
Put a little air under it and let Reggie run right under the football. 2nd down and 8. They may go back to that play.
I hope.
2 receivers to either side. AJ out of the gun, takes the snap. He's rolling to the far side. He wants to throw long. He's got Price, and it's incomplete. Boy, he almost had him at the 45-yard line of Lincoln, just over the outstretched arms.
He's got plenty of arm. AJ does.
Yeah, and that was a great throw, and Price just a little bit. If that would have been Milton or Carter with their length, might have been a little easier. But we're right there. We're right there with a few plays here or there, but we just can't let this Lincoln team hang around.
So it's 3rd and 8 now. Line of scrimmage, the 22-yard line of Manatee. Canes driving right to left late in the first quarter. 7-3 lead. AJ, a bad snap. He needs to just fall on it, and he does, way back at the 6-yard line. Well, you don't see that very often.
No, you don't.
They're going to actually put it back at the 9, so that's good. Will Farmer will drop back along with Vincent Johnson. So just when things look pretty promising, a penalty, a couple of overthrown passes, and a bad snap, and here we are, punting from our own end zone.
And both passes were touchdowns.
Nick Knoll stands in the end zone. Good snap. Knoll gets off another good punt. That the player takes at the 45. That's Johnson to the 40, to the 35, to the 30. There's a flag on the play. So that'll come back.
Yeah. It is clearly a block in the back against them.
That was Durante Copeland on special teams play for the Canes with the stop.
Yep, block in the back.
Once again, Lincoln will have excellent field position. And with this hurry-up offense, you got to worry about Manatee getting a little tired. Line of scrimmage will be the 45 of the Canes. Lincoln will drive left to right, trailing 7-3. Good crowd here tonight. Very good crowd. Chris Brim, the quarterback. He's a junior, 6'1", 190. Takes the snap. Inside handoff, nothing doing, as Diamond Haynes is stopped by Peyton Rozier and Matt Mackey. Malik Mills also in there. Good defense by the Canes. That's a 1-yard loss. It's 2nd and 11. Spotting tonight, Joey Cucci. Shotgun. Brim wants to throw, fires it over the middle, incomplete. Boy, he rifled that ball in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Fred Daughtry.
And Garrett Ware tipped that ball right at the right time. He's getting in good position, guys. He keeps doing that. There's a chance he's going to get him an interception.
So it's 3rd down and 11 now for the Trojans. In line of scrimmage, the Manatee 46. Brim has 2 setbacks to help him block. Brim wants to throw. Manatee brings the pressure, gets the sack at the 46-yard line. It's Malik Mills. And how about that? That's the American Car Care Center sack. For all your car care needs, go to American Car Care. Get the ultimate wash. That's American Car Care right on Manatee Avenue West across from Bell's. Beautiful defense by the Canes, Eddie.
Beautiful. You know what? I really like these uniforms tonight that the Canes are wearing.
Let's see if they're going to get this punt off. Only 9 seconds to go. Khalil Clark will get it off. Boy, Manatee almost blocked it, as Milton will let it sail into the end zone. So that does it for the first quarter. Manatee leads 7-3. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football, presented by Conley Buick GMC. Open up the second quarter with Eddie Mulock, Gene Brown, Joey Cucci, Dave Bristow, A.J. Colagiovanni on a little reverse to Cavius Price to the 25 to the 27-yard line. That's a good pickup on the play of 7 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
One defender had him by the ankle and just held him. If he could have broken that, if it had broke through that, he was gone.
11:30 to go in the first half. Just underway here in the second quarter. Canes lead 7-3, driving left to right on your radio dial. Good pickup by KP on first down. It'll be 2nd and 3. A.J. out of the gun, takes the snap. A.J. a quick throw to KP out in the flat. He's got it to the 30. He has the first down. He's run out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. That's a 5-yard gain for Cavius Price. 5'6", 155-pound junior, or senior. I wish he was a junior.
Yeah, wishful thinking.
You know, that was a good play there where Cavius realized he was hemmed in, so he didn't try to overdo something. Just get the first down and let another play come. He doesn't have to get a home run every time, and that's what he was trying to do last week a little bit too much.
Line of scrimmage, the 32 of the Canes. A.J. out of the gun. Allen, the lone setback. Lorenz gets the call, and he breaks a tackle at the 32 to the 35. Look at Lorenz go.
What a great
to the
run.
41-yard line.
Whoa, good, man.
Give him 9 yards. Lorenz Allen. Whoa, what an effort. You know, he averages 5.5 yards a carry, and again averaged 10 yards last week against Palmetto. All of our game statistics brought to you by CS&L CPAs, numbers you can count on. CS&L provides accounting, taxation, auditing, and consulting. That's CS&L CPAs. Colagiovanni with a 2nd and 1. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. A.J. to throw. Flares it to KP. KP has some room to the 45. KP to the 50. KP sidesteps a man to the 40. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. Nobody's going to get him. He's in the end zone for a touchdown. Oh, my. Wow.
It's almost funny.
58 yards for the touchdown, and the Canes go out in front 13-3.
Yeah, and all I'm going to say is 2 words, Rich Lansky. And that's what we've had this year, is the strength. What KP has got and done is able to keep his balance, and that's all because of our award-winning national strength coach, Rich Lansky.
And listen to that band over there. Gotta love them. They're all fired up. Gene needs to go out and play with a band. Like Dick Vitale does some at basketball games. Gene needs to do that. Price holds. Knoll kicks. Good. Nick Knoll makes it 14-3. That was a 58. It might have been a 59-yard touchdown run. We'll get the official yardage on that, but nevertheless, it was Cavius Price with a long run. Nick Knoll's extra point good. All scoring recaps brought to you by Buccaneer Pond. Whether you're buying or selling, you need to visit Buccaneer Pond. Locations in Bradenton and Sarasota.
That was more like a 58-mile-per-hour run. He was gone.
Yeah, that shows the explosiveness if you're watching online tonight, and I know a lot of you are. Cavius just caught it. It was just a little out pass. And that's the kind that AJ loves. Man, you just fire it out about, 8 or 9 yards, and you pick up a pass completion of 58-59. Not bad at all. Price runs I believe, just under a 4.4. As Nick Knoll tees it up and kicks it out of the end zone once again. Nick Knoll has kicked now 10 for 13 out of the end zone. That was the Basil's Chicken and Ribs kickoff. And ever since we've got Basil's to sponsor the kickoff, man, Nick's kicking them all in the end zone now. He used to kick about 60% in the end zone. Now it's up to about 85%.
And that chicken and ribs, man, now that's a meal, guys.
Always got good fresh veggies. I like their baked beans, too. Basil's Chicken and Ribs. Good stuff. All right, Hurricane defense back out there now with a 14-3 lead. Little inside handoff to the 25. The hole closes in a hurry, though. That was good defense by Jacob Main tackling the ball carrier, Diamond Hayes. You like that name, Eddie? Diamond Hayes?
That's a movie
good.
star name.
That's a wrestler, man.
Diamond Hayes, yeah.
There was a Diamond that used to wrestle. I have to remember his name.
Last name was Diamond, I think.
Diamond Dallas Page. Joe Weaver comes up with it.
All right.
As Lincoln gets the complete to Fred Daughtry for the first down. Diamond Dallas Page. You are right. Joe Weaver wins the trivia question for tonight. First down and 10, inside handoff. Good run by the Diamond Man across the 35 to the 39-yard line. Garrett Ware on the stop, but not before. Haynes picks up 8 yards. It'll be second and short. 9:33 to go in the first half. 14-3 Canes lead. Lincoln driving right to left. Quarterback is Chris Brim. Brim inside handoff right there, though, is Matt Mackey to take Haynes down, and that'll be a loss on the play. It'll be 3rd and 4. Had a lot of negative plays tonight, guys, for this defense.
Matt Mackey's the one that got that safety last week, too.
Yep. That, of course, propelled Manatee to the win. 3rd down and 4. Brim out of the gun. Brim wants to throw, fires it down, and it's caught for the first down at the 45-yard line. Mobley on the tight coverage, but that was just a good pitch and catch.
Yeah,
it was caught by Bryce Turner.
The receiver was right in front of the defender, and he just nailed it.
Yeah, when Brim gets a little bit of time to throw, he's extremely accurate. I mean, the kid has thrown for 460 yards coming into tonight's game. 1st and 10 from the Lincoln 45. Here come the Canes with an all-out blitz, and Brim will run away from the pressure and fire it complete down to the 36-yard line. That's Fred Daughtry. Jacob Main on the stop, but that time, boy, Manatee was bringing everybody. And it was read really well by Brim. He just basically trotted away from the pressure.
Get outside, you put a lot of pressure on the defense.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Brim out of the gun on 1st down and 10. Brim to throw. Here come the Canes. Boy, he gets out of the pressure, gets across the 30 to the 28, and there's a flag on the play.
Blocking the back by them.
Boy, that wasn't even necessary either.
Nope.
Rumpf on the stop. Wait and see if it is against Tallahassee Lincoln. They're going to mark it back.
He signaled blocking the back.
You know, that was an excellent scramble by Brim, and that'll be negated by the penalty. That pushes it way back to the 47-yard line of Manatee. We're riding tonight without the great Phil Dudeval and Danny Carter. But we got Joey Cucci here. As quarterback gives it off, it's an inside handoff. There goes Haynes, breaks a tackle to 35, to the 30, to the 20. He goes down at the 20-yard line. Boy, too big a hole in there, though. Little misdirection play, and Haynes got good yardage. Paul Mobley saved the touchdown.
They got it back quick, didn't they, that penalty?
That was a 25-yard scamper by Haynes, and all of a sudden it's 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line for Tallahassee Lincoln. 14-3 Canes lead, but the Trojans threatening. Here come the Canes, and the throw is complete over the middle, and that probably is another 1st down as Brim completes it to Farmer, and it should be 1st down and goal now. This hurry-up offense moving the ball up and down the field. But they only have 3 points right now, but they're 10 yards away from a touchdown. Brim sends 2 receivers to either side. Haynes is the lone setback. Brim fires it over the middle. It's incomplete, thrown behind the receiver. The receiver wanted a flag, but the ball was thrown way behind him.
Way behind.
Rumpf was on the coverage. Boy, what we need is a turnover down here.
Big time.
7:41 to go in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime, Joe Weaver will be along for all the halftime highlights. Brim sends deuces to either side on 2nd and goal from the 10. Flag on the play. Illegal procedure.
Put him back 5 more.
So that'll put the ball back to the 15-yard line. We'll bring Joey Cucci in at halftime, too, to get his analysis. He has been with his football program for some time, not playing his senior year. Too many injuries and wanted to focus on his academics. We're trying to get him to go to Florida. 2nd and goal from the 15. Brim throws it out in the flat, incomplete. There's a flag on the play, too. Flag on the play. Kissel on the coverage of Ethan Houston. Let's see what that flag is about. Festive night here as we broke ground for the new video board. Won't take them long. It'll be up next month, hopefully. They're going to wave the flag off. I always wondered about that. Why'd you throw it in the first place? All right, 3rd and goal from the 15. Big 3rd down here for the Cane defense. Time to buckle down. 7.5 minutes to go in the half. Canes lead 14-3.
You're right, Dave. This is a big play right here for the Canes. Got to stop them right here. Make them kick a field goal.
All right, they're going to send 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Brim out of the gun, takes the snap. He looks, he fires over the middle. It's deflected, and it's incomplete. Good defense by the Canes. Kissel was in there, and now they're going to have to try a field goal. And let's see, 15, 25, about a 32-yarder. Ball's right in the middle of the field.
This kid had a pretty good leg on that last.
Yeah, this will be a chip shot for Khalil Clark, unless the Canes can get in there and maybe knock it away. He's a left-footed kicker and a good one. The quarterback is the holder, so look out for something funky here. Now they're going to kick it away. He gets it up, and you know what? He may have hooked it. He did. He hooked it to the right. Looked like one of my 9-irons. Wow.
Yeah, and when he kicked it, when he punts kind of at an angle. When he kicks at an angle, so he straight on is harder for him.
right, so with 7:20 to go in the first half, the Canes hold. Manatee will be driving left to right. 14-3, Canes lead. Drive starting from the 20-yard line. Cola Giovanni out of the gun. 2 receivers to each side. Lorenz Allen the setback. And it will be Lorenz Allen busting through the middle across the 25 to the 27-yard line. That's 7, perhaps 8 yards on first down, depending on the spot.
I just started to say, Dave, we had them spread way out. There were big gaps in there.
We're going to give them 8 because it's right in between the 27 and 28-yard line. 2nd and 2. Lorenz Allen running strong tonight. AJ takes the snap, and he will give it to Lorenz again, and he is right there on the first down marker. 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes. The only way that's not a first down is if we're playing at Good Counsel in Maryland. I hate to bring up something like that.
I know, man. We won't ever forget that one.
That's why we don't have field turf, because the lines aren't straight.
Yeah. There were a lot of crooked things going on that night.
That was terrible.
AJ out of the gun, 1st and 10 for the Canes. They'll mark it at the 31. AJ wants to throw, and Carter grabs it on an out pattern at the 40-yard line. That ball was really well thrown by AJ.
I just started to say it's time to get Carter in this game.
Yeah, AJ had a big week last week. You know, for the season, 16 catches for 278 yards. That's before that catch, so now he has 17. He picked up 8 there. It's 2nd down and 2.
Let's go back to that play, Dave, where he was open down the middle.
Yep. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. You could do a lot of things on 2nd and 2. And they're going to give it to Allen. Allen doesn't get the first down, gets a yard. It'll be 3rd and 1 at the 40-yard line. Boy, it'd be nice to give the defense a little bit more of a breather. Maybe get another first down or 2. Flip the field. 3rd and 1. AJ out of the gun, needs a yard to keep the drive alive. And AJ will keep it, and he gets the yard and more to the 45-yard line. That's an excellent read option by AJ. Picks up 4, and it is 1st and 10.
Great call there, too. You know, they all just went right into the middle for that back, and he just took it away and went around the corner.
We've got a water break, so we'll take a timeout. 5:52 to go in the half. Canes lead 14-3. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football, presented by Conley Buick GMC. Brown, Joey Cucci. The Manatee Hurricanes lead the Tallahassee Lincoln Trojans 14-3. All of our best plays of the game tonight brought to you by Manatee Memorial Hospital's Emergency Services. Manatee Memorial has you covered 24/7. Canes have it 1st and 10 from the 45, their own 45, driving left to right. AJ takes the snap, he looks, he flares it, it's complete to Milton. Milton sidesteps one man, gets to midfield, still on his feet, to the 45, to the 40, to the 35. Look at Tariq go, he's finally down at the 30-yard line. What a run by Tariq Milton. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Wow, 26 yards. They finally say his knee went down at the 30. Milton was still going, though.
These backs have not been good tacklers tonight, and our guys are just spinning out and hitting them and running through them.
So the Canes in Tallahassee Lincoln territory. Clock rolling, 5:20 to go in the first half. Some dangerous receivers when Tariq Milton is healthy, and he's healthy right now. He had a bad ankle early in the season. John Booth calls a timeout. So we'll go ahead and take a 30-second break. You're listening to Manatee Hurricane Football, presented by Conley Buick GMC. Back at Joe Cannan Field at Hawkins Stadium, where the Manatee Hurricanes lead 14-3, 5:18 to go in the first quarter. Canes have the football. First down and 10 at the Lincoln 30-yard line. Canes are driving left to right. Quarterback, A.J. Colagiovanni. A.J. takes the snap. He fires it complete to Reggie Carter. Carter breaks a tackle across the 25 to the 24-yard line. Carter picks up 6, maybe 7. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. Give it A.J. time to do some things. Luke Clifton, Seth Walter, Josh Carton, Jake Rogers, and Sam Kuva, left to right.
This would be a big deal if they could march you down here and score after stopping them down on defense, you know, turn it around and drive it all the way back against them. That's hard.
Because we get the ball, too, in the second half.
That's right. I forgot about that. 2
receivers to either side. Allen, the lone setback on second down and 4. In motion goes Carter. And we've got another timeout as the play clock was rolling down. We'll keep it right here, let you know that this weekend, if you want to experience some of the best seafood in Manatee County, or really on the west coast of Florida, head out to either the Sandbar, the Beach House, or Mar Vista. It simply doesn't get any better. You know, the thing I like about Mar Vista, you can go by boat, you can go by car. Just a beautiful setting on the north end of Longboat Key. The Beach House, right smack in the middle of Bradenton Beach on the Gulf of Mexico. I was there a couple of weeks ago. I had the seafood trio, and it was outstanding. Then, of course, the Sandbar. Ed Childs does a great job at all 3. Doesn't get any better. Beach House, Sandbar, Mar Vista. Hurricanes lead this football game 14-3. It's second down and 4. A.J. has 2 receivers to either side. Colagiovanni will send Carter in motion. He fakes to Carter, wants to throw, has a man open, it's incomplete.
Another guy wide open.
Had Cavius Price wide open at the 5. Just overthrew him.
Unfortunately, that's 3 touchdowns that we've missed by overthrowing.
Yeah, but
so
that pass is there. That's going to open up the outside for us at times. So we got to keep going back to it. And A.J. has got such a strong arm, sideline to sideline. He's just got to learn that touch pass a little bit. And I'm excited about watching that because it's going to come.
3rd and 4 for the Canes. A.J. out of the gun, and that's a little bit of a jump there by our wide receiver. That'll be 5 yards as Pollock wanted to get a head start. So it'll be 3rd and 9 now. Line of scrimmage, the 29-yard line. 4:31 to go in the first half. Again, Joe Weaver will be along at halftime.
And don't miss that. That's the best part of the halftime, believe me.
Third and 9. A.J. in the shotgun. Good snap. A.J. has time. He looks. It's a deep out. It's caught right on the first down marker. Beautiful throw and catch. Tariq Milton. And a very, very
That
nice
was one of
throw.
the best high school catches I've seen because that ball was thrown out of bounds. Milton stopped on a dime, both feet in bounds, caught that ball, and at the first down marker. That's one of the best plays I've seen in a long, long time.
I thought it was a pretty good throw too, Gene.
That was a long throw. That's a long out, and he makes that throw really well. So it's 1st and 10, 20-yard line. As play is stopped.
Offsides, and the referee was even trying to tell Lincoln, back up, back up. So far,
Hey.
this side referee's being nice to both teams.
Hurricanes are in the Wells Fargo Financial Advisor Red Zone. Former Hurricane Chuck Brown will take care of all your financial planning. To find out what Chuck can do for you, visit wellsfargoadvisors.com. So the Hurricanes in the Wells Fargo Financial Advisor Red Zone at the 15-yard line. 1st down and 5. A.J. with 3 receivers to the right. Colagiovanni takes the snap, and he gives off to Lorenz Allen, who is brought down for no gain. It'll be Second down and 5. 3:45 to go in the first half. So the Canes trying to increase their lead. Manatee leads 14-3. Again, same formation, 3 receivers to the right. Let's see if Manatee sends a man in motion. 1 receiver to the left, Giovanni. A little option to Lorenz Allen. Allen's got some room. He's to the outside. He goes out of bounds, just shy of the first down. Boy, I thought he was going to be able to get the first down, but he goes out at the 12-yard line, a couple of yards short. Looks like he had more room than he just ran out of bounds.
The defensive back did a great job at closing on that and pushing him to the short side, but if he has that one half a step, he might have been able to go all the way, but that was a great play by the defensive man.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 12-yard line of Lincoln. Oh, there's movement. That may be offsides again.
It is.
Boy, that's a first down the easy way. What, you don't see that much with the center in the shotgun, like you do when the quarterback is under center because of the, they snapping your head back and forth and that sort of thing, and the loud count that they can hear. But they jumped. That's twice on this drive.
Run the ball. Let's go outside. Run outside.
So now it'll be first down and goal for the Canes at the 8-yard line. AJ takes the snap. He'll run the option again. He'll turn it to the 5. AJ's in the end zone for a touchdown.
He made a great move over there to get away from the tackler.
AJ Giovanni from 8 yards, and the Canes lead 20-3. I think you're kind of seeing a young man grow up tonight in AJ Giovanni, kind of taking charge of this game. He's missed a couple of passes, but other than that, he's playing excellent.
He picked up right from that long drive to win the ball game last week. He really managed that in a professional way.
Unfortunately, he did something to get a personal foul. And I don't, he's not a very cocky kid, but unfortunately I think he did something or said something to one of the players that was coming at him, but we'll find out. But, that's just not him.
He had too much fun. Referees can't.
That was a great cut because they covered the option, the pitch man, and he just cut back in and got hit. I can see him tonight being a little bit more physical, which we like that.
Can't show excitement in this game. It's against the rules. Nick Knoll has it, and he'll try the extra point here, and the penalty will be against the Canes on the kickoff. Snap is good, kick is up, and it is good. So it is now 21-3, and the Hurricanes will kick off. And AJ will have to kick off from the 25-yard line.
Yeah, and Eddie, they did something you asked for. Offense sustained the drive and gave the defense a huge rest. So if the defense could do a little bit here and get it to where they don't get too tired here, we get
Gene,
the ball coming out of the offense too.
That's demoralizing for the other team because they drove down. They thought they were going to get a score, and we stopped them down there and turned it around and drove it down their throat the length of the field.
21-3, Canes lead, 3:14 to go in the first half. Boy, big weekend of college football. As the Gators are at home tomorrow to take on East Carolina, pretty good ball club. USF is on the road to take on Florida State. That's an 11:30 kickoff. Wow. Those fans going to be able to get out there at 11:30 in the morning? Florida State?
By ambulance.
Yeah. That'll be an interesting game. Hopefully South Florida can go up there. Willie Taggart can represent well.
I went up there and watched them play. I told you last week, Dave, and they got some talent, guys.
Joe Canan up there helping Willie. All right, Nick Knoll kicking from the 25. Let's see how deep he can kick this one. Pretty dadgum deep. All the way to the 5-yard line. To the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Out to the 30, to the 32-yard line goes Vincent Johnson. Stopped by Copeland. Well, that's the second special teams tackle by Durante Copeland.
That was good coverage by the special teams. They had a
It's a
Really,
beautiful
a
kick.
lot of guys lined up blocking, and Manatee knocked them all down and got through there and made the tackle.
Beautiful kick by Nick Knoll from the 25-yard line. Now you don't want Tallahassee to get any points here. 3:07 to go in the first half, 21-3 Canes lead. Lincoln drive starts from their own 32-yard line. Brim, the quarterback, fires on first down. It's caught, but the receiver really pays for it. As
Did he?
Aaron Rona knocked him silly at the 38-yard line.
They're going to throw the ball a lot right here, so we got to be ready. We need Sir to pick one off, guys.
Second down and 5. Joe, we've right figured out what's causing some problems tonight. If you're hearing some static, every time our PA person talks, we're getting the static, and I think they're overmodulating the sound down there. So, yeah, well, that's not even going yet. Just wait till we won't even be on the air when that thing gets up. We're gonna have that new Bose sound system. It'll sound great, but you won't have to, crank it up like you do this one. This is a sound system from the dark ages, I think. But we'll have that new Bose system in a few weeks with the video board. It comes with the video board. It'll be beautiful. Beautiful sound, beautiful sights. Joe Canan Field at Hawkins Stadium. See that, Joe? See what I'm talking about? Second down and 5 as it's a little draw play to the 40. That's Haynes to midfield. Haynes to the 45, still has feet to the 40, to the 30, and he goes out of bounds. And there's a flag on the play, too. I don't know if they're going to get Manatee for pushing him late. I don't know. I guess that would be really the only call I could see. I guess the ref thinks that the ball carrier was going out and he was shoved out after he was out.
Yeah, but if you don't hit him and then he cuts back in and scores a touchdown, we've had that happen to us before.
No, they're going to wave it
Waving
off.
it off. Another wave off on this guy over here.
Yeah.
That guy on that sidelines last week was the same one making all the bad calls. I mean, not the same guy, but the same position in the referee corps.
All right, so that's a long gain by Diamond Haynes. 2:33 to go. And again, you don't want the Trojans to score here after you get a 21-3 lead. Line of scrimmage, the 20-yard line. Quarterback Chris Brim out of the gun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Brim will run to the right side. He looks, he floats it down, and it is caught inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be first and goal for Lincoln. Wow.
I thought we had intercepted it. We were right there, but I can't see very good at this angle.
Ball kind of got bounced up, but the receiver came down with it. Main on the coverage, but it's going to be first and goal.
Yeah, the quarterback had a lot of running room too, but he is definitely wanting to throw before he ever takes off, and he's putting the ball right on the money when he's able to roll to his right.
They bring in an extra back now as Haynes gets the call on the left side, and he gets
Not
maybe
much.
a yard. That's about it. It'll be second and goal. We'll call it the 5-yard line, maybe just inside the 5. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Canes lead 21-3. .141. The clock is rolling. The play clock down to 6 seconds. As Brim wants to throw, here come the Canes.
We
He
missed
runs
him.
out of the pressure and back to about the 3-yard line. Pickup of maybe 1, maybe 2.
We actually had him for a loss and missed him. He went underneath the tackle.
It's going to be third and goal. We'll call it the 3, down to 1:27. Why the clock stopped?
One of our defensive players had their helmet come off, so as soon as the helmet comes off now, they instantly stop the clock.
They started it back right now.
All right, third and goal from the 3. Brim with Haynes as a setback. 2 receivers either side. Man in motion, left to right. As Brim scrambles to his right, fires the football down, and it's a touchdown. So it's a touchdown. Will Farmer caught it. He was the man in motion. And that's a good-looking drive by Tallahassee Lincoln. That cuts the Manatee lead to 21-9. Well, it gives the Canes 108 to go.
They
So
can
maybe
do
get
it, too,
something going.
by one run, kickoff.
Well, you knew you weren't going to hold them out of the end zone all night. You hate to give them that late score, though. In for the extra point, Khalil Clark. This has really been the story for Tallahassee Lincoln. They'll fall behind by a touchdown or two and then play teams pretty even, but not able to come up with the W. Kick is up and good by Clark. It's now 21-10.
They might not kick it off to us. They might squib it. That's okay. I give us great field position.
.108 to go in the first half. Stay tuned. Joe Weaver will have all the halftime highlights. And we're going to try to get that PA system turned down a little bit. Because that's exactly what it is. It's funny we haven't had that issue before.
Yeah, we've never had that issue, and I've never been able to hear the PA through my headphones.
It's way
my
too loud,
earphones,
Gene.
so
You're
it's
going
way
to have to
too
take
loud.
care of that. You're the diplomatic
All
guy.
right, I'll be up there at halftime.
Because that's exactly what it is. You can hear it down there, Gene. I don't know if they just got it overmodulated or what. Okay, we've got Khalil Clark kicking off here. Cavius Price back deep. They put 10 minutes on the clock. That was nice, so we'll have more time.
They're messed up. Now they got it, but the time is wrong.
Just over a minute to go in the first half. Canes with an 11-point lead. You'd like to get this return out to at least the 35-yard line. Last week, we drive started from about the 38, 39 in the final. It was 105, I believe.
That's about right.
We got the 3 points to win the game, and we still had 20 seconds. I said, we didn't have to spike it right away. We could have run the clock down. But, that's nitpicking.
Tell them they're supposed to be 108 on the clock. 108.
They're way down the other end, Gene.
Sign language.
Joey's
here.
there. Have Joey run down.
They got it.
They got it.
No, now they got 10.9. Go get them, Joey. 108.
Now they got it.
Now they got it. They got 109. That's good. We'll take the extra second.
Yeah, you're right.
Joey was on the move, though, let me tell you. All right. Let's see if KP can get a return here. Good crowd here tonight, the regular season home opener. Hey, if you're listening on the far side, or the near side, for that matter, make sure you get a program. Beautiful programs this year.
Sold out already.
Sold out. Fritzy, Brian Fritz does the programs, and it's a high kick that will sail into the end zone. What about that? Wow. Give that young man credit. That was high, that was deep. And when he needed to boot it in there, he did. That means Manatee will drive start from their own 20-yard line. Well, we lost a second there. We're down to 108. That's not supposed to happen. A.J. Colagiovanni will lead the Canes out here. A.J. has thrown for 465 yards coming into tonight's game. Tonight he's got probably about $130. We'll get halftime stats. And they're going to throw long out, and it's incomplete. Boy, Carter was still going into his move. And the ball was in the air. Well, I like that, though. I like just chucking it down there every now and then. I might even do it again.
Yeah, and you know what? On those passes, that's similar to the pass from field level that he tries to place over the middle. When he turns and throws the ball to a position, it's good. When he tries to just like shot put it or get it a little bit, he doesn't get the right spiral on it. So we really need to keep him where he's hitting positions, not just trying to place it.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 10. As Colagiovanni will keep it. He's to the 30-yard line for the first down. They're going to give him to the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup. He is really carrying the ball well tonight. So it's First down and 10. Clock stops momentarily, down to 55 seconds. A.J. takes the snap. A.J. to throw, and now he will take off. He's trying to get to the sidelines. He gets to the 37 with 44 seconds to go. Might want to get a timeout here. The Canes do with 40 seconds.
They should have hit it immediately. That's bad.
They were. The official just was really slow signaling, and then the guy up here was a few seconds slow, so that cost us about 4 seconds. So there's 40 seconds to go. It is second down rather, and 6 yards. You're not really that concerned with the down and distance. You just need to get the first down to stop the clock. And might be a good play here to chuck it upfield, because you still have third and relatively short to pick up the first down.
Be nice to get down there and even get a field goal before we go in, you know.
You know, AJ's got the leg strength. If you get it down anywhere inside the 35, you could bring AJ out there. Well, you can bring him out there at any time, but to have a realistic shot, I'd say about the 35, because that'd be a 50-plus field goal.
You mean you're talking about Nick?
Nick Knoll.
Yeah.
Knoll kicked a 45-yarder against Largo, if you recall. AJ out of the gun. AJ setting up a little flare to Lorenz Allen. Allen breaks a tackle but gets dropped for a loss of a couple, just a little screen play. And Manatee will, well, now Lincoln is going to call a timeout. That's interesting. Lincoln calls a timeout. So they're thinking they can get the ball back. Boy, I don't know about that. That's pretty aggressive, because it's third down and 6.
I think they're just trying to talk up their defense and say, look, man, you guys got to stop them right here. We can't afford another score. I think that's what they're doing.
Gene, what do you dial up here? I like that little out pattern.
Yeah, and I think something quick, because, again, we've got receivers, and obviously KP can get the ball and break it all the way. I disagree with this timeout, because I think they're thinking if they stop us again, they'll call a quick timeout again, and then they'll get the ball back with about 20 seconds to go or not. You know, or are they thinking, hey, we're down, we want to try to see what we're made of, because when we start playing our district games, we're going to be ready to do all different things, and, you know, maybe they're not looking at scores in these games. They're looking at what's going to get them better.
I'd be pretty happy to head in the locker room 21-10.
And Manatee gets the ball coming out.
All right, Canes with a 3rd and 6, line of scrimmage the 36. AJ sends 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Needs 6 to keep the drive alive. AJ fires it to KP, drops it. He tried to take off before he had it. He would have been right on that first down marker. Dropped it at about the 41.
That's what they were thinking, that if we don't get it, you know, on third down, we'd have to punt the ball to them. They wanted some time left.
29 seconds, and Nick Knoll comes out. Well, that's pretty simple what happened there. KP was thinking, I'm taking off, but he forgot to catch it.
Yeah,
I think we can spread it 5 wide all night, and we'll have some good success. I think they're playing for a field goal here.
Nick Knoll. Some pressure put on Nick. He gets it away, and it sails over the punt returner's head to the 20, to the 15-yard line. And, boy, they say Manatee did not touch it, I guess. I thought we touched it at the 15. But
no, they threw a flag right there. They marked it at the 15.
Yeah, I was going to say, because we kicked it back to the 5.
Yeah, but I think they're going to call it on them pushing the back.
I thought he was just marking the ball where he touched it. I thought that's what the flag.
Gene, we touched it, right, at the 15?
Yeah, we did at the 15.
No, we didn't touch it. Their player blocked us in the back while we were running along with the ball, so I can't believe it would be against
that ball
us.
changed trajectory.
We touched the ball.
Yeah, it changed
right where he's standing, right where the ref's standing.
Because it wasn't going like it was, and all of a sudden it kind of changed direction a little bit. And
it's going to be holding against Manatee, and pushing it back by them be offsetting.
It. Maybe they'll just put it down. They got the ball spotted at the 5, so that'd be great if it's there, because they'll just take a knee and that'll be that. They may do that regardless.
It's offsetting, I think.
That was a weird play. Great punt by Nick Knoll. That's the bottom line.
There's a hold all the way back up where we punted. They offset. We have to repunt.
Well, I I don't like that at all. You know?
Yeah, that's. I thought we'd get it over there if they offset.
Yeah, so down here they blocked our guy in the back as he's running along with the ball, and I was right 10 yards from it. I didn't see any player touch it, ours or theirs. It just kind of kicked funny, but it was the hold down trying to go in to block the punt,
So
which
Nick
actually may run off a lot of more time if they don't get it and run it back.
Nick Knoll will have to punt it again. Of course, you just want to get it off here. They have 2 punt returners back. Knoll averages over 37 yards a punt. Usually not much of a return on his punts either. Ooh, a little bit of a low snap, and there's flags all over the place. Okay. We're going to get this final 17 seconds played. I trust me on it. We will.
Now we know why they called timeout. They must have known we were going to screw up like this.
Hey, join us for Hurricane Hotline each and every Tuesday evening from 6 to 7 at Beef O'Brady's Cortez Road. Hurricane Hotline presented by Countrywide HR. We run your office so you can run your business. Countrywide HR. Yeah, we have a good time out at Beef's. Come on out there Tuesday. We'll take a look back at this game and preview the Alonzo game coming up, first district game of the year.
Back deep again for the Trojans, number 16, Will Farmer, and number 25, Vincent Johnson.
All right. Knoll stands now at about the 12-yard line. Line of scrimmage is, well, back at about the 25.
We need a good snap, Andrew.
What in the world is going on? Andrew
They're
Zink.
putting the clock back up to like 19.8, I believe. That's what it was before they called that offsides on us.
The communications between the
Press
officials on the field and the official in the press box is incredible. I've never seen such communication. It's like the Stone Age.
He's texting them.
Fred Flintstone.
The guy on this sidelines by me is texting up there to tell him what to put.
Okay, here we go. Nick Knoll to punt the football. Perfect snap by Zink. Knoll gets off a very, very high punt, but it's a little short. Hits at the 50, takes a hurricane roll to the 45, to the 40. Don't touch that thing, just let it keep going. To the 36, clock keeps going, and they'll finally blow the clock dead at 4.1. Boy, you couldn't ask for any better than that. I mean, Lincoln needed to get on that punt if they wanted to do anything with the football. They just let it go and go and go and go. 16 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, they'll just throw one up, we'll grab it and run it back.
I think they're going to go down on a knee here, as we only have 4.1 seconds to go. Canes lead 21-10, as both teams will head to the locker room here momentarily. Been a pretty entertaining first half of football. I think the Canes have played pretty well, both on offense and defense. Yeah, quarterback will just go down on a knee, and that'll do it for the first half. We'll check in shortly with Coach John Booth.